What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Oh my gosh, dirty table. But welcome back to another video. I wanted to give you guys a quick recap as the trade truly just got hit, but it's about how much we made and how long. Like I had worked the night shift last night, so like I pretty much slept throughout the night, so I really was not able to like watch it live. So for a lot of the hours of the trade, I was sleeping. So I luckily was able to have enough energy to be able to sleep exactly once the trade was placed. But I'll show you guys exactly what I placed and what how much it is that I made. So let's get into the price action, okay? I didn't take it on this account. Like I told you guys, I'm currently on a break, but I'll show you guys exactly how much it is that we won. You can do the math. I did take another different account on my trade locker, but I had to sign back in because I have it signed in on my phone. I'm not really trying to do that here. It's just a whole longer process. But I mapped it out here because this has my updated chart. This has like all my liquidity lines and everything, so it's just easier. Luckily, we've had consistent wins lately. We've had consistent wins. Unfortunately, we got the win. I really wish I didn't get a loss here. We got the win once I took a break. All of our wins is from our break. But with that being said, let's get into what happened today. Even on the Asia session, we had a liquidity sweep, breaker structure, and I think was it order block-ish type of trade, or yeah, it was a fair value gap type of trade, bro. Clean price action. But let's get into what happened during our own session, the session where we like to trade. I think I'm gonna start looking out for Asia session trades because I've been seeing lately, like, if that liquidity sweep, breaker structure, and continuation happens, bro, there's going to be the price action is gonna happen. So let's get into it. Let's see what exactly it is that happened. So today we had it doesn't show it here, but I did have a big mental note of this. On the 1 hour, we're going up, as you guys can see. We're currently on the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour going up, but the 4 hour prior to market open, which market open was about here, was basically around here. It was still going up, but it just was not. It was like here, but like we didn't break any structure. But my daily bias was for us to go up. Why? Because bro, we have been tanking. Like we have been tanking so much that's like it's months worth of all the way we swept out this low, which has not been taken out since November 2025. So it's like, bro, like respectfully, we should expect some form of going up one of these days. And because on the 1 hour was going up, on 5 minute was going up, it made sense. It just made sense. All this low resistance liquidity just kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So what happened? First things first. I'm gonna clean this up. So first 5 minutes, sweep of liquidity here, sweep of liquidity here. When this happens, what do we wait for? We wait for confirmation on either side. We had a breaker structure to the upside. Boom. So as far as going up versus going down, going up already has 1 point. Think about it. It has two. Liquidity sweep. This one has liquidity sweep as far as going down. So left for going down. Now, this one needs breaker structure to its side and continuation. Boom. But this one only needs continuation. So basically, it's 2-1. Who do you think is going to win? You know what I'm saying? So we created this gap right here. Boom. 5 minute. 5 minute. 5 minute. I was like, damn, is it finna leave us? Boom. Finally came back down. End news. Boom. 5, 5, 5. Came. Didn't respect yet. Hope y'all can see. Didn't respect. Boom. What is this? Boom. Disrespected his 5 minute fair value gap. Okay, what is the last resort? The last resort always is breaker block, and this is the breaker block. This is the midpoint. This is the discount region of it. So you needed to go with it, cross this. Oh, you needed to go in here and come out strongly. And what did we do? We came out very strongly. So what do we do right there? The best way, which is another reason why I lost another day, is to do your trade where you're very conservative, where it's like, bro, you likely won't lose. It's like this. Today, I did this. You know what I'm saying? I did this. Let me just remove some ticks off. So I risked about 9 contracts, but I truly did risk about 10. I think I risked 9 actually. So I can do the math here. I'll show the math on every single TP that I did. so you can see what it is to like win. Right now we have a 9 RR ratio, a 1 to 9 RR ratio. Calculator, let's pull out the calculator. I'm only doing this like this so y'all can get an understanding. TP1. So obviously all of these draws have been kind of taken out prior to this confirmation. So the first draw right here is here, and that is 1.12. So each trade we take about 500 off of it because we risk about 1,005. So if we bring up my calculator again, 500 times 1.2, 500 times 1.21, 600. Boom. Keep that in mind. We've made 600 right here. Okay, TP2. TP2. Oops. I don't need to do that. TP2 2.47 605 plus you have 500 times 2.47 boom plus that's how much we made so far, realized profit. Okay, calm. Now final TP, which is the final and last remaining $100. $500. $500. Boom. Now, we basically have that left. And with that, we are using 500 to do it at, what's the rate? 2.89. So, copy this. And do 500 times 2.89 equals, boom, plus, boom. Something wrong here? Because I swear I made... Interesting. Now that took me by surprise. Now it makes a lot more sense. Okay. About 3,000 plus. Okay. I made 4,000. I don't know. Maybe I risked more, or maybe it came back down. I think it came back down a little bit, and then I finally went into the trade. But that would make a lot more sense. But this is the trade for the day. TP1 smacked, TP2 smacked, TP3 smacked. It took us about, where's the ruler? This is me sleeping. I slept through this 5 hours and 30 minutes. I think I'm gonna start putting down my thumbnail. I made this in this amount of time. But all I can say is I know I crashed out earlier this week. And I think Monday was a genuine loss. Tuesday, I messed up. I think I only really lost one time, which was Monday. Tuesday was let's see what happened Tuesday. Tuesday was like February something, but yeah, I think Tuesday I made a mistake with myself where I was like I was supposed to. No, that's not Tuesday. Yeah, Monday, general loss. Tuesday, it was a continuation price action. I don't even know what this is. We didn't have a break structure, did we? No, I think this was Monday. Respectfully, regardless, like, no, I think this was Tuesday. Yeah. And then Wednesday, there we go. I started 0 for 2. Then, boom, finally got a win. But this was the day I did crash out because I did make a mistake, but it was a winning trade. This one went up all the way to TP1. I think it was about here. Yeah. This has nothing to do with that, but I think TP2 off this fair value gap. I think we respect it here. Boom. Got that winning trade, and then one more last winning trade. This was Asia session, but last but not least, boom. Success. Success. My friend said he got a trade. What trade? You were looking for a sell, no? What trade did you find? What is he talking about? I mean, unless I think he might be selling right now. I think my friend might be selling right now. Market is closed, no? Close underneath after a break of structure, and then if you do that, let's see. My friend talking about he took a that he wish he took a trade. Boy, what trade is you talking about? Apart from that, good trade, 5 hour trade, went all the way to 30p. And boom, banger. We're gonna start off next week fresh mindset. No nothing. Hopefully to get a win, hopefully to succeed and get everything that it is that we wish for. I don't know what trade this guy's talking about. Alright, y'all. Catch y'all later. Peace.